because I was at 8. And so she's like, yeah, go ahead, get in the pool. So I got in the pool. I kind of took like a hands and knees and my arms kind of laying over the side of the pool position, which was fairly comfortable, although I was going through transition at that time, which everyone says is the most painful part. So I don't think it didn't really feel like the pain was being numbed, probably because it increased in intensity right as I was getting into the pool. So it kind of just felt the same as being out. It was a nice change though, I guess, for a while. And I kind of started to like make grunting noises and push, and that started, happening. And I started screaming a lot. I can't do this! Oh my god, I can't do this! And I was getting so tired. I was just so exhausted. I just wanted to go to sleep. Like, oh, so tired. So, of course I couldn't. You have to get the baby out. There's nothing else to do. And I'm glad I wasn't in a hospital, because I definitely, probably would have asked for an epidural and, all that. It was so intense at that point. And then so finally, anyways, I had to switch over, just for some reason I just decided to switch over, and I sat instead in the pool and kind of put my arms up on the side and put my legs up, and they're like, oh, you want to try pushing? And I was like, okay. And the midwives kind of grabbed my legs and tried pushing, and I just really wasn't getting anywhere. I didn't feel her moving down at all. I didn't feel anything that I thought that I was supposed to be feeling. So I just kept saying, there's nothing happening. She's just stuck in there. There's nothing gonna happen. And I was kind of freaking out a little bit, because I thought, oh my gosh, what if she's stuck? What am I doing? How do they know if I'm doing it right or anything? But she one of my midwives stuck her finger, she checked to see where the baby was, and she said, no, she's right up there. She's doing good. You're doing fine. And I think eventually they realized that I wasn't pushing correctly. So they said, well, why don't you try going and laboring in the bathroom on the toilet for a while and seeing if you can pee and, just let everything kind of go. And so apparently, I don't even remember this, but this is everyone said, is I went to the bathroom and I sat on the toilet for about 20 minutes and tried laboring in that position, which apparently is a really good position for a lot of people. Didn't work out for me so well, and I didn't realize it was 20 minutes that went by, because I felt like it was like a minute, and I was like, no, this isn't working. But apparently I was there for quite a while. So they moved me to my bed. They had made the bed and covered it with plastic and then another sheet, so it was very comfortable, but nothing was going to get dirty. And so then they had me on my back, and I assumed another hospital position, which was on my back with my legs up in the air. And all the while I thought, hey, I'm at home. I could be squatting. I could be, walking around. I could be hanging off doors. I could have my husband be supporting me. No, I chose the hospital position. That's with some pillows back here. And so that was kind of funny. But I went ahead and started pushing like that. And they told, that she kind of, the midwife kind of really helped a lot. She had me put her finger down there, and she was like, you need to push this out, and you need to relax here, and you need to do this. And because I apparently wasn't relaxing, because it's this weird dynamic. You have to be pushing really hard from up here, and you have to be relaxing everything down there, and it's kind of hard to get the hang of if you don't really know what you're doing, I guess. So finally, that's what I did, and she started to come down, and I thought it was going to be this horrible, torturous, painful experience, but it really wasn't. I was definitely screaming because of the contractions and how tired I was, and like just the pushing sensation finally hit. It had never hit before, and it was really intense and stuff, but it wasn't horrible, numbing, mind-numbing pain. It was more just I was so tired, and I just wanted to meet her, and I wanted her to be out. And so finally I was pushing right, and she slowly started to crown. Her head, like, you could see this much and then this much in each push, and it would keep going back in and then coming back out. And so I guess she slowly stretched me, which was good. I was so terrified of tearing, but I didn't. Yay! I did get a pretty damn bad, what do they call it? They call it a skid mark. And that burns, by the way, when I pee still. So that kind of sucks. But, oh well, no tears. So anyway, she kind of just started coming out, and finally the whole top of her head was out, and they're like, we can see her ears, and you know, she had all this hair, and everyone was in the room, which was really funny. I thought I wouldn't want anybody there, but it turns out like everyone was just so in awe and so like cheering, and were just there to support me so much that it was like I needed them all to be there. It was kind of weird, I admit, but at the same time it was really amazing. I had the two midwives, my husband, my mom, my stepmom, my mother-in-law, and my dad were all there watching. She came out and they got to see her be born, which was amazing. So she, you know, her head crowned and it came out, and everyone went, whoa, because like it looked so teeny, like, you know, we kind of thought, oh, her head's going to be this big, because we don't know. We'd never see a baby come out before, and it turns out her head's like, it comes out, and then all of a sudden, it popped out, and it was like this big head. And everyone was like, oh my gosh! And she had the cord wrapped around her neck once, so they just pulled it right off. Midwives are very expert at that. Just unwrapped the cord, and then apparently they're like, oh, what's that? And they see her hand is up by her face, so they made me deliver her. They pulled her hand and her arm out, so I had her head and her hand in her arm, and I still didn't tear, which is kind of amazing. But yeah, she still sleeps like this all the time, so that probably means, you know, she likes that position. So yeah, they pulled her hand and her arm out, and then kind of gave a few more pushes. I was like, oh my gosh, am I done yet? Ah! You know, because after all this time, you're just like, okay, the head's out. It's, you know, you never think it's going to happen, and then all of a sudden it's out, and you're like, okay, can I be done? But no, you're not done. So you got to push the body out. Her body didn't just slide right out like a lot of people say, but it did. I just pushed a couple more times and it came right out, and they just put her on my chest, and I was just like so in awe. I was just beside myself. I had no idea that she was real until she was there. Like I could be like, yeah, we're having a baby, yeah, whatever, yeah, but not until she was there was it actually real. It was just amazing. And they cleaned me up, and I birthed the placenta, which, by the way, super easy after having a baby. Yeah. And mine happened to be about 2 pounds, which the midwife said they never see. She said most placentas are 1 to 1.5 pounds, and mine was 2. And she said they said it was the healthiest placenta they ever saw, and I was all like, yay! But anyway, that was kind of a funny remark. But anyway, it was a very, really real, really awesome experience, and I highly recommend it. It's amazing. It's just amazing. And now I have this little one here who's all dressed up today because we went out. And that's pretty much it. I guess I'll show you my belly after 1 week. I'm going to kneel here and hopefully you can see it. And it still kind of has skin, and it's funky. I have no idea how much I weigh or how much I lost or anything like that, and I will by Monday probably, because I'm going to go see the midwife again for her 10-day checkup. But she's a week old today. Yeah, so here we go. So here's the belly. Yep, still got the line and everything, but that's it. Anyways, I hope you like my labor story, and if you have any questions, just ask. Okay, bye.